Alright. We are live. Last game I'll be playing before the commitment. I guess you could call it the commitment, whatever you want to call it. English. 6 letters again, so just like with Advance 2, we refer to ourselves as Solar. Yeah, Sonic Advance 3, the last game in the Sonic Advance Trilogy. Well, I know there is another game that's before this, Sonic Battle, but I wanted to focus on the mainline ones for the time being, and, well, I wanted to get through Shadow 106 as well initially, but I definitely don't have time to do Sonic Battle as well, so we're just gonna start a main game. Sonic and Tails, the Unbreakable Bond. We get a little intro. The evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Dr. Eggman's planning to use the Chaos Emeralds to build Eggman Land. I think this is the first time they actually refer to it as Eggman Land. Sonic and his friends must put a stop to his evil schemes. What will happen next? And then there's the intro again. Except without any of the cut-ins. Well, introductory cut-ins. Alright. Okay, so yeah, so we start off, we're actually in a hub world. Sonic doesn't have the air dash anymore. This is a factory ring. You can change characters in there. Oh yeah, that's much how he got introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. Something will appear while this switch is pressed. Hurry and find them. Yeah. Nope. This is an act ring. This will take you to an act map. There are acts 1 to 3. Okay, on to the first level, Route 99. Sonic doesn't even have the Insta-Shield in this game. Oh yeah, and in this game, instead of collecting SP rings to get to the special stages, there are Chow you can collect in each of the zones. And a point to this game, they save when you collect them. They also made the, hold on, I'm just checking. Drop. Yeah. Oh, that's the main gimmick with this game. Tag actions. If I can just get into position. Found another Chow. So every character has their own little tag action that occurs whenever they... well, whenever the R button's held. Some of them even having multiple depending on what's happening, whether or not they're actually in the air or not. So for instance, when Sonic's on the ground, when Tails is on the ground, or when you're on the ground with Tails as your partner, it throws you up. Granted, this ability is going to get outclassed a lot later on in the game, but we'll wait until that. Same abilities as in Sonic Advance 2, minus the insta-shield and the air dash. Oh! That's all free Chow in this level! Nice! Also, this might actually be my favorite soundtrack in the entire Advance Trilogy. Like, I think it's Kenichi Tobayashi? I'll have to look it up in a minute. He absolutely knocked it out of the park with this. Alright! Bit slower than normal. Well, than intended, because I went to get the Chow as well. Got a bronze medal. Yeah, this game incorporates a ranking system similar to that of the Advance games. Well, not the Advance games, similar to, like, Adventure 2 onwards. This ring leads to Act 2. Alright, on to Act 2 of Route 99. Actually, you know what? Can I back out? No, I'm gonna go through this level with Sonic and Tails, and then I'm gonna change things up a little bit. Okay, there's a spring up here. I'm just trying to work out where exactly I am at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can actually get on a rail at any point in the rail. There's another one. And the last one's gonna be pretty far into the level. They also made the tricks a lot simpler in this game. well, I say you don't actually have the little sort of pause whenever you do it, so it's a lot more dynamic. But only 4 characters can do it. And only in specific team combinations. So, for instance, only the Unbreakable Bond can do it, so Sonic and Tails. And then another team will get to later. How much later, I don't know. I just know it's gonna be later. Ow. Okay, so we got... Okay, we're here. We're here. Break. Okay, now we just run straight. Another bronze medal, but that's fine. Alright, so before we do anything else, let's head back to the, Okay, no, not that. Trying to explore a little bit, trying to find a way through. Oh, there's a... I mean, I guess we'll do this. There's bonus stages as well. Push the switch and get 5 points. There we go. You also get extra lives for doing them. And damn, you're probably gonna need them. Because this game can get pretty insane. Alright, so let's make our way back to the beginning of the area. Let's go in this giant ring. Now we get taken to the Sonic Factory. And we can actually change our character. So let's pick Tails and Sonic. Yeah, we're playing as Tails again. Same exact controls you probably expect. Let's go here. We've got 6 Chow in this level at the moment, as you can see here. And we can actually see there's 10 Chow in every single level. 3 in each of the acts and then 1 in the map. So then, let's get out of here. So yeah, there's only 1 playthrough you need to do to get all the stuff. There's no having to play through the game 4 separate times with all the emeralds to get everything in the game. I'm looking at you, Sonic Advance 2. And then it's the other Chow we were missing. That's for what you get with Sonic as a partner. A dash ability. Hold on. Which just acts as basically just putting a... It acts as a dash pad that you place underneath you. Kind of. So you can do some pretty... You can do some pretty insane movement like that. Alright, on Act 3 now. Also, this is the last game that was released that had the Adventure era cast. So this is the last time we're going to hear the likes of Ryan Drummond as Sonic. I found a Chow. 2 Chow are left. Wait, hold on. Can I do a back trick still? I think they get rid of I think they got rid of the back trick. You can't hold neutral and just, you know. Oh, what's here? Oh, there's it. Did they nerf Tails' flying? Okay, let me just check. Trying to get all these, I might have to go back into this level to get the last bit. I am for sure using this double jump. Wait, hold on. Found him. Okay. Double check. Okay, so go from here. That's Hold a Chow. Congratulations, you can now collect the specialty in this. Yeah, we not gonna get gold. All right. we're gonna go back to Act 1 now. I have no idea where this specialty is. Oh, it's on the... Okay, so it's at the end of the level. You'll finally have a chance to talk to each other. Hey, welcome to the stream, Adachi. Alright, now that we've got the special key. I believe up here is where the boss fight is. And then just past that... Wrong one. No, it's here. Just to save myself some time, I'm just gonna... I've proved I can do it. Yeah, we got a new special stage type in this game. These tornado ones. They really like the depth perception issues. They really like the 3D special stages with the added depth perception issues. Alright, so we got through the first section. Now we got 160 rings. Those are binds. Avoid them. Oh yeah, I remember somebody actually modded these special stages into Sonic 2. Like, it was the, I think it was the Yoshi and Sonic 2 hack, right? Oh, we've done it. 100% done it. First special stage done. And our first emerald. Alright, now that we're done with that special stage, and we've gotten that emerald, let's go to the boss fight. his little Eggman UFO. And here's the man of the hour, I guess you could say. Gemerl. And our first boss fight, the third incarnation of the Egg Hammer. I like the boss team in this game. Yo, Sonic coming in clutch!
You're going to pay for this!
There we go. First level done. In about half an hour. Okay, we only got a silver medal on that, but still. On to the next zone. Hey, look, it's Green Hill, but it's not Green Hill because it's sunsets. Get it? Okay, let's just go into the, here and... Let's switch to Sonic for a minute.
Okay! Sonic and Tails!
Where is this thing in the map? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, back into Sunset Hill. In this little corner, we get the Chow. Now, I bet you're wondering why I decided to switch back to Sonic and Tails before moving on. Well, let's just say Sonic and Tails aren't the only playable characters, but you probably guessed that from the thumbnail. And to get them, I need to be Act 2 of a level. Or Act 3 of a level, with Sonic in the lead. Alright, time to defeat all the enemies. 3, 2, 1... Oh, I can't destroy that. I need to use another character from later on. There we go, 7 seconds left. I only get a single extra life. Alright, back here again. Well, there's the Eggman UFO. go around here and, Act 3. Let's just go straight into Act 3. Okay, I'm just checking out where exactly we're starting. Back when reusing Green Hill Zone was actually cool. Okay. Oh, so we start... Okay, so we start there. Alright, up we go! Okay, so there's a rock here. You even have little familiar enemies like the coconuts. Where am I? Okay, yeah. Up we go. Probably don't need to go all the way up this way, but it helps. What's also going to help is getting my hands on the third playable character. Okay. Alright, so up here. Oh! There it is. It was inside a rock that just respawned. That's all free chow in this level. Ow. Me trying to style this. Okay, we just go up here. Alright, let's go. Wait, where am I? Okay, we are going the right way. Tails coming in clutch. Get another extra life. Go. Hey, look, it's Gemerl again. Simple enough. Wait. I was trying to style and jump into it, but it didn't work. Alright. Act freeze clear. And there's Knuckles! Hey! It's Knuckles! What's going on now, Sonic? Maybe you can use my help. Ah, thanks! But no thanks. What? Wait a second! Hey! You may select Knuckles now. Alright, let's get back into the Sonic Factory, because we can change our characters now. You go up, you can change characters. Let's pick... Oh yeah, Amy and Cream are in the game in case you couldn't see the opening.
Let's go.
Pick Knuckles. And let's pick Tails.
Knuckles and Tails.
See, every single character has their own, like... You can't really get to play as traditional Knuckles until much later. Like the one you're more familiar with. So for now, we've got the best substitute, which is Tails' partner, Knuckles. He has an uppercut, as well as an uppercut extension to his glide. So now let's go get those other chow. I love his Superman style, like, forward-facing, like... Where am I? Okay, I am on the right track. Here we go. That's the first chow. You can actually use this as a sort of... safety tool. You know. Also, he doesn't have access to tricks like Sonic and Tails do. In fact, Knuckles is the only character that can't track. At all. Okay, so in a section of water, I'm gonna need to... It's a bit awkward to hit because, you know, he's got an uppercut. You can still grind rails at least. Alright, so, okay, so we are nearing the section. can just... Whoa! I came a bit too close there. Alright, there we go. Another extra life that I don't think I'm gonna need. Found a Chow. Free Chow left. I'm just gonna glide my way to the exit. Oh, we're already at the end. I love Knuckles' like, Superman pose when he does his uppercut glide. Alright. Act 2 next. What is all much I have to say? There's an act ring left of here. Alright, Sunset Hill Act 2. Let's go. A really helpful moment that Knuckles brings is just being able to climb walls. Now there's 2 of them that are pretty low down on the level, so... Not being able to trick as Knuckles is kind of weird, but you can get used to it eventually. Okay, so... Go. Okay. But yeah, now that we have Knuckles, we actually have a total of 6 combination of characters that we can choose from. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go down. Up and down and all around. Using this combo, we can climb up here. Saves us having to... Okay, that's one of them. And there's another one really close together. Yeah, it's all the chat. We can now collect the SP key. Well, we collected an SP key. Another victory. Alright, so now we're gonna switch to a different combination for this one. Gonna pick Knuckles again.
Let's go.
This time we're gonna have Sonic as the partner. We get the fighting buddies. Yeah, like what I said about the whole, like, you don't get a glide, like a traditional Knuckles glide. This is what I mean. You have to punch, but when partnered with Sonic, he gets a headbutt. Okay, Okay, Special Spring is up here. That's gonna be. I'm gonna probably have to come back. I guess, you know, I might as well use the... No, I can't use the Tails combo. I'm probably just gonna switch back to Knuckles and Tails real quick. I figured I'd just use this Knuckles and Sonic combo just to show what he does, so...
Let's okay. Knuckles and Tails.
Alright, so let's just get going. I'm gonna switch to Sonic and Knuckles for the boss fight. So the Act 2 ring's there. So what it wants me to do is stand here and then throw Knuckles up there. Shift. F1. Special stage time. Special stage 2. Okay, so I can't actually jump, so at least is that. Oh, just barely! Okay, maybe not just barely, but... 99. I need to get 160 for the next. So I just need to get 61. I got it. I 100% got this. Victory! Special stage 2 completed. I love it little thrusting the Chaos Emerald up in the air. I think he does that in Advance too. I'll have to double check when I eventually get around to doing Advance 2's, you know, special stages as the other characters. Like I said, I'm probably gonna make that a smaller sub goal before the Platinum Pursuit because I know for a fact that's not gonna take us long. Alright, on to the next thing. Let's also show off what Knuckles does when he's a partner. So let's pick... I guess we'll pick Tails and Knuckles.
Let's go. Tails and Knuckles.
Sonic automatically gives Speed type. Tails automatically gives Flight type, and I think Cream does as well. And Knuckles automatically gives Power type. I think Amy also gives Power type? I might be wrong on that. Yeah, in case you're wondering, when partnered with Knuckles, Tails gains a Tornado Spin. Kinda like Crash. Not as useful, but still. And then but as a trade-off, his Flight is replaced with a sort of flight, like, glide thing, which is immediately worse than Knuckles' because he can't actually cling the walls. So, what does Knuckles do as a partner? You can throw him and stuff. And if they're in the air, you can glide. I did not mean to go into stage 2, but okay. Back. Thankfully, I can just leave levels I don't need to go into. I love the little boxing gloves Tails gets. Alright, I need to go down first. Alright. Now, if you've watched Sonic Prime, you might be familiar with this upcoming boss. The Egg Ball. I think the Egg Ball Mark II, actually. Not exactly the best. He just keeps rolling around a bit. I like how you can just stand here and just keep throwing Knuckles. We'll do that. That works too.
You're going to pay for that!
There we go. Minute 32. Was that fast enough? Probably not. Yeah, I knew it was going to be silver medal. I like how Knuckles starts gliding when he runs away from the camera. Alright, World 3, Ocean Base. And I'm going to switch to Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic. No.
Let's go!
The fight.
Sonic and Knuckles!
We're going to start up by going into the map and isolating where Chow is in the map. Oh, he's quite hidden. Where is it? Alright, let's go. See, what is... Yeah, Ocean Base is like the turning point for this game. So yeah, when partnered with Knuckles, Sonic gets the Insta-Shield back. As well as a double jump, kind of. It's more of a vertical air dash like Mega Man X3, but whatever. And instead of his normal, like, somersault, he does a power slide. So he can jump and rock it up. So where is the Chow? I also really love the soundtrack to this game. I said this before, but... You got these propeller platforms from Skyrail and Sonic Adventure 2. Alright, let's... Yeah, that's a special stage spring. And there's the boss fight. Oh want to find the Chow here before I move on to the actual levels. Oh yeah, we also have the bound attack in Knuckles formation. Can't fight the boss yet. If I had to guess, it's probably underneath the platform. No, it isn't. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check. Oh. I see. So they decided to just throw a curveball at me and decide, hey, you know what? Let's place 4 Chow in this level. Let's place 4 Chow in the first 2 levels, and then place only 2 in the 3rd one. I was looking around for nothing. Let's go. Ocean Base, Act 1. I love the theme here. Then again, I mean, that makes me just saying, oh my god, I like the Sonic Advance 3 soundtrack. There's another way of me saying that. Okay, so down we go. Whoa, no, 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 no. Ow. I'm about to die. There we go. Okay, so rail here. Yeah. This is what we need Knuckles for. Wall breaking. Alright, so I'm gonna push past. Whoa! Okay. 1, 2. Not done yet. That's another 1. Okay, so down the rail again. The slope again. Off. Oh. Oh. Right. And that was my first death. Thankfully, lives run on Dino City logic, I guess. As in, like, I can lose lives, but... Okay, so down here and round. Okay, so... I didn't want to do that. You have to come back here later with just pulls. Double jump! I have a double jump! I forgot about that! Okay, this is a really bad combo for this. You know, I'm just gonna reset the game. Control off. There we go. Just reset the game. Which of this time we're gonna be picking Knuckles.
Let's go.
Okay.
Knuckles and Tails.
Alright, let's try this again. Wait, it saves? Yeah, it saves even if you leave a level, so... That's fine. Alright, 7 shell left. Alright, up we go. Alright, now we're back again. All the way up here? No, I can't. Go. Thanks, I can just do that. Unironically, Tails and Knuckles is like the best combo. Knuckles and Tails is the best combo. I'm gonna probably be sticking with this for the foreseeable future. My current plan right now is to get Fruition. I see people use this combo with Sonic and Tails. Well, thing is, this combo has more of an advantage over that because it can break the reinforced, like, barriers and stuff. Okay, where is this? Okay, that's around the beginning, alright. So once makes you start off by climbing. Alright. First traffic. I feel like this is the best one because you have access to Tails' flight. Oh yeah, Knuckles can float. He could do it in Advance 1, but he also has the swimming animation, just like in Advance 1. I believe he also had it in Advance 2, but I never really bothered to check because the only water patch is in Leaf Forest. Invincibility is not going to help that much, especially when I got the ground. Unfortunately, I can't, like, uppercut underwater. I love doing this. It's kind of like a wall jump. Okay. Managed to climb to the top here. I found the 2 of them so far. Okay, so go down here. This makes us out. Seriously, you don't realize how much of a useful thing the little uppercut for Knuckles' glide is, especially considering how lacking his jump is. I'm gonna get hit. Alright, let me just check. Next one on the list. This is how lacking Knuckles' vertical mobility is normally. So it wants me to go this way. Thankfully, I can just barely skim past the water here. See, I might not be able to get to the speeds that Sonic can, and I can't trick. But to make up for it, I have access to a double jump. Therefore, I have access to the glide and climbing walls, and I can also break walls. Like, I can break very, like, reinforced walls, which you can't break by just rolling into them constantly. Okay, so... Can I respawn it? Okay, I can respawn it. Ha! Gotcha! I love doing that. And here... With a conveyor belt here. And a checkpoint. Perfect. Here we go. Most of this level I'm just skipping by constantly climbing walls. Okay, so this way is the way to go. Alright. The exact same thing. I know it's kind of cheesing the level design, but I don't know, I find it satisfying to just do this as Knuckles, right? I'd say this game is probably the most satisfying he's ever been. And Tails got left behind. Alright, Act 2's done with. Oh yeah, if I reset the game, I lose all the lives I would have got anyway, so... What do we got? Defeat all enemies. Lovely. There we go. 18 seconds left. I even get 2 extra lives. Alright, level 3. Ocean Bake Act 3, let's go. I don't know why those like little eel enemies kind of remind me of the skeleton things in Castlevania. I need to find a way to get down to the lower levels, so I'm probably going to have to stick to the top one. Whoa, 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 hold up, hold up, hold up. Jump. Down we go. A drop. Wait, hold on. Hold on here. Here. Congratulations! I can now collect ESPs. XP. I can just surface and then run along the surface. I have to get the SP key. I've only had a single death so far, and it was in the first act, and I just need to leave the second act as well. Okay, wait. Pulls back. Thankfully, I can just do that. So yeah, the requirements to get into the true ending this time is to get all the characters and then complete the final stage. Well, I say that, I mean, like, get all the...
Okay. Let's go. Sonic.
Can I make it up? Yeah, I think I can make it up to Sonic and Knuckles. I think I managed to... Yeah, I made it up to it before. Let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, push the switch and get 12 points. $10.80. I got 2 extra lives. That's fine. Alright. Shift F1. Let's go. Special stage 3. I figured I'd use Sonic for this one since I used Tails and Knuckles for the first two. Oh no. I've done it. First try. Yellow Chaos Emerald has been obtained. I've never actually gotten all the emeralds in any of the Advance games. In fact, the only one I actually managed to get all the emeralds in, like, in terms of handhelds was, well, technically 2 games. Color's DS and Generations 3DS. Well, when I was younger, I mean. Recently, I did finish off, my save file of Rush Adventure in private. And I managed to get all the emeralds in that. Alright, time for the next boss fight. Probably the easiest boss fight in the game. Especially a Sonic. Especially a Sonic, because of his... Well, Sonic and Knuckles make this fight a complete joke.
You're going to pay for this!
109.22! Was that a gold time? Was that a silver? I don't know. Oh, that was a gold! Our first gold medal! Alright, so we're Toy Kingdom now. Is there one on the map? Does it look like it? How many? Let's see. Free in Act 1. Free in Act 2. Free in Act 3. There's gotta be one in the map, right? Whatever, we're playing as Sonic now, so you know what? Before we come off tonight, let's go find Act 3 of, Let's go find Act 3 of, this level. Toy Kingdom. Well, that's a special stage spring. There's Act 2. It doesn't matter who actually is in the partner position as long as Sonic's in the primary character position. Okay, that wasn't gonna work. This isn't gonna make it in time, I just know it. Okay, I couldn't find the last one in time. That's fine. I wasn't gonna be keeping these lives anyway. Where is Act 3 again? Oh, it's just down here. Alright. I guess while we're here, let's try and at least get most of them. Well, that's the first one. The next one's gonna require us to do... I'm gonna just go top route. Okay. Down we go. Whee. I really like this level as well. Okay, so the piggyback enemy actually originates in this game. Alright, looks like we're gonna need Knuckles for this. Okay. There's two of them on this route. There we go. Now we're just gonna climb back up again. No, don't go that way, don't go that way. Wait, hold on. I have an idea, I don't know if this is gonna work on that. There we go. Can I do anything up here? Okay, I can get back up here again. Jump. There we go! That's the last Chow in this area. Or this level, whatever. I figured I might as well complete a level of Sonic and Knuckles. Oh yeah, and at this level we get a... Alright, here we go! Act 3 of Toy Kingdom is completed as Sonic, and as a result, we unlock another character. It's Amy Rose, of course!
Well, hello, Sonic.
Amy!
You want to ask me out?
No, I'm on my way to...
I knew we were meant to be.
Together? No! No such thing!
Why don't you just admit it?
Let's not use the hammer! I can now select Amy. And that's what I'm going to be wrapping it up for tonight. We've made quite a lot of progress today. Managed to unlock Amy Rose. Making up for the fact that I didn't unlock her in Advance 2. As I said, I'm probably going to make a sub-goal for that. But yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up there for tonight. And I'll be continuing tomorrow with some more Sonic Advance 3. See you guys then. Thanks for the stream. Thank you, Adachi. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.